welcome.
You made the same mistake as the first thing.
You call me wrong name? Oh, you got to leave. I'm just kidding.
All right, go ahead. Well, just generally, how has the preseason, this second off season, gone for you?
I think it went pretty good. I think camp we gelled offensively really well. You know, Sark put his things and plays into the playbook, so we had to adjust a little bit from last year. But I think camp went really well.
What's that adjustment look like for you? How's just what basically your impressions of Sark's offense so far?
It's creative, to be honest. I mean, he puts things in his little mind to a lot of the plays, even though it's a lot of the same concepts, but he just puts his little thing through it.
Were there any major adjustments that you were looking to make coming into camp that you really wanted to work on?
Me personally, just getting in and out my routes a little faster, and just clearing up my releases and making them more, believable.
You can actually be faster out there?
I definitely try to.
Who's the toughest DB in practice?
Tough. I think all our DBs is really good. So toughest, I can't really say. All of them really good. Give us challenge.
Are you in the mix at kick return?
Kick return? Yes, sir.
You and Henry raced maybe 10 times at the 40-yard dash. Who wins the majority of those races?
It can be a split, but Ruggs won the last one, so you got to go with the last one.
What do those kind of like friendly back and forth like, whether it's at practice or in the locker room or just on social media? We see sometimes like not just you and Ruggs, but all the receivers kind of have a back and forth. What are those like?
It's just a little competition. We like to compete against each other, just on the field, off the field. We're really competitive. So I mean, it's all friendly and nothing to it really. Just like to have fun.
So who's the best? Say video games, or y'all compete? Like who are some of the better things?
I'm not a gamer, to be honest. I know that Smitty and Ruggs really good at 2K. Madden, Judy really good at Madden, so I know that for sure. But me, I'm out.
So what's the one thing you're really good at that you can beat everybody else at?
I don't know yet. When I do, a basketball shooting, I think I'm the best basketball shooter.
How much have you learned about route running from Jerry Jeudy?
Just watching him, he run really good routes. So just watching him play, I pick up on some stuff he do. So.
What does he do specifically to get about? I mean, just like, is it the stems that he creates, or I mean, how does he do it?
I mean, you'll have to ask him how he do the stuff that he do. So I don't know. Y'all watch them play.
Have you spent any time in the cooling chamber, the new cooling chamber at practice, the tents?
The
cryo chamber where it gets really cold.
Oh no, I don't be in there. I
Okay.
don't go in there.
When you talk about like making your routes more believable, can you just like expand on what you mean by that? Just like in terms of like kind of fooling DBs, is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah, like setting up DBs and making them go where I want them to go, so I can get out my route.
Okay. Do the DBs on the team kind of help you with that? Like help you get inside the mind of what opposing defensive backs are thinking?
Definitely, because our DB so good, and it really just make me work and really make me like try to give them more.
I think like the last year there was that play against Tennessee, where some of us were talking about that, the touchdown pass, the longer pass to you last year. Where does that one rank in your mind in terms of one of your better plays?
I think it was a pretty good play. I think it was Tua really placing it right there on the money, really made the play.
Is there any other passes that you caught that stood out as maybe one of your moments?
Nah, not really.
How about on punt return? You made some good plays there. It's just anything that stands out.
Punt return. Nah, not really.
Was it frustrating though? It seemed at the beginning of the season you got a lot of opportunities and then teams started kicking away from you. What is that? What is your mindset on that?
I had to adjust because it was my first year back there, so everything was new to me. So when they started kicking away and stuff, I wasn't really aware of that kind of thing, especially being new to college kickoff punt return. So it was new.
Is the key to a good punt return just making the first guy miss?
I think the key is the punt return team and the people that's blocking for them. They really got to do their job in order for you to do yours. So I think that's
How
will
good
make a real good punt return.
How good is the punt return team here?
I think it's really good, really good.
So did you do a bunch of it in high school, punt return?
Yes, sir.
Did people not kick away from you there?
They really didn't kick it to me. They really didn't. They kick it out of bounds. I go for it.
What is it about the slot position that kind of allows your spatial awareness, movement in space to kind of play up, to work on that?
I think it's a great position for the things that I can do. You know, personally, just some of my skill set is go really well. But I like to play outside a lot too. So.
Last year, what we heard a lot about Coach Gaddis is like detail. Like he's very detail oriented, right? What is kind of Coach Wiggins' big thing, like the main thing about his personality or his coaching style that sticks out to you?
Definitely big on detail and the little things. You know, he really wants you to do the little thing right. Real big on ball security, making sure that he always say ball is the most important thing in the program. So he real big on ball security.
We hear that Shaheem is one of the smarter players on the defense, kind of analyzes, knows kind of what you're going to do before you do it. What are those battles like with him, whether he's at star or at safety?
It's a mind game. You know, Shaheem's been in the system a lot, so he know exactly how to play and where to play. So his deception is really good, and me and him have some real good battles. What's up, Shaheem? Speaking on you right now, man. Speaking on you. Yeah.
You think we could see you a little bit more outside this year?
I hope so. But in the game plan, do whatever.
Talked a lot about 4 receiver sets. Is that something that excites you? Getting a chance to be on the field with Jerry, Henry, and Buffett.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty exciting. Just us 4 being all on the same field. So I think it's pretty cool.
How much do you think that can open up the offense even more so than it was last year? Like having the 4 wide sets.
I hope so. You know, I think it's a unique style, and 4 pretty good wideouts. Be pretty good out there.
Where do you think the offense goes in general? Just to another year in it, another year in it?
I just think the offense gonna be pretty good. You know, if we do the little things right and play how we're supposed to play, I think that offense we'll be all right.